In the brutal crucible of World War II, a legend was forged in steel and fire. A machine so fearsome, it struck terror into the hearts of Allied soldiers long before it was even sighted. This was the Panzerkampfwagen 6, better known as the Tiger I. By 1942, the Eastern Front had revealed a stark reality: German tanks, like the Panzer III and IV, were outmatched by Soviet designs such as the T-34 and KV-1. The Wehrmacht urgently needed a new heavy tank, a Panzerjäger, to counter these threats and regain battlefield dominance. The development of the Tiger I was a race against time, driven by the need to counter superior enemy armor. Porsche and Henschel were tasked with creating a breakthrough tank, combining heavy armor, powerful armament, and advanced technology. The result was a behemoth, weighing over 50 tons. Its primary weapon, the 8.8 cm KWK-36L/56 gun, was a masterpiece of German engineering. Derived from the formidable anti-aircraft Flak 36 gun, it could penetrate virtually any Allied tank armor at ranges exceeding 1,500 meters, a devastating advantage. Armor protection was equally impressive. The Tiger I featured thick, sloped frontal armor of 100 to 120 millimeters, making it incredibly difficult for most Allied anti-tank guns to penetrate from the front. Its sides and rear, though thinner, were still substantial. However, this technological marvel came at a cost. The Tiger I was complex, expensive to produce, and mechanically demanding. Its advanced Maybach HL230 V12 gasoline engine required constant maintenance, and its weight made it prone to breakdowns, especially on difficult terrain. The first combat deployment occurred in September 1942, when a handful of Tigers saw action during the Second Battle of Smolensk on the Eastern Front. Though only a few were operational, their presence immediately had a psychological impact. The true legend of the Tiger I, however, began to solidify in North Africa. In late 1942 and early 1943, during the Tunisian campaign, these formidable machines were deployed against British and American forces. It was in Tunisia, near the town of Jebel Jaffa, that a particular Tiger I, later designated Tiger 131, would write its own chapter in history. In April 1943, this tank, commanded by SS Oberscharführer Helmut Wendorf, engaged British forces. During a fierce engagement, Tiger 131 managed to disable several British tanks, including Valentine tanks and M3 Lee tanks. However, in the chaos of battle, a lucky shot from a British Valentine tank, possibly firing a 2-pounder gun, struck the Tiger's turret ring. The impact jammed the turret, rendering the main gun useless and trapping the crew inside. Realizing the severity of the situation, the crew abandoned the damaged Tiger 131, leaving it relatively intact for the advancing British forces. This capture was a monumental intelligence coup for the Allies. For the first time, they had direct access to a fully operational Tiger I, a vehicle that had instilled so much fear. It was immediately sent to Britain for extensive study. Codenamed Tiger Big, the captured tank underwent exhaustive analysis by engineers and intelligence officers at locations like Farnborough. They studied its armor, its complex systems, its engine, and its weaponry, seeking any weakness to exploit. The intelligence gathered from Tiger 131 and other captured Tigers proved invaluable. It allowed the Allies to develop tactics and upgrade their own tanks and anti-tank weaponry to counter the formidable German threat more effectively. The Tiger I continued to serve with distinction, albeit in limited numbers, on all fronts throughout the war. Its psychological impact alone was significant, often forcing Allied commanders to commit larger forces and reserve units to counter even a single Tiger. Units like the 501st Heavy Panzer Battalion, which operated Tigers, became legendary for their battlefield prowess. Their presence often dictated enemy movements and tactical decisions, a testament to the tank's formidable reputation. Despite its fearsome reputation, the Tiger I was not invincible. Its complex mechanics meant high attrition rates due to breakdowns, and its heavy weight limited its operational mobility, especially in soft ground or during extensive logistical operations. The introduction of heavier Allied tanks like the American M26 Pershing and the British Comet, along with improved anti-tank guns like the British 17-pounder, gradually eroded the Tiger's battlefield superiority by the war's end. The operational lifespan of the Tiger I was relatively short, primarily deployed from mid-1942 until the end of the war in May 1945. Only 1,347 Tiger I tanks were ever produced, a testament to its costly and complex manufacturing process. The story of Tiger 131 didn't end with its capture. After extensive study, it was restored to running condition and even used in propaganda films by the British during the war. Today, it resides at the Bovington Tank Museum in Dorset, England. It is the only Tiger I tank in the world still in working condition, a tangible link to a pivotal era of armored warfare. Its presence allows us to understand the engineering, the power, and the sheer presence of this legendary machine. The Tiger I, and specifically the story of Tiger 131, represents more than just a piece of military hardware. It embodies the desperate innovation of wartime, the brutal efficiency of armored combat, and the enduring human drama of those who designed, operated, and fought against it. Its impact on battlefield tactics and Allied military planning was profound. The fear it engendered, the resources it consumed, and the technological responses it spurred all shaped the course of World War II. The legend of the Tiger I persists because it was a machine that pushed the boundaries of engineering and warfare. It was a symbol of German industrial might and military ambition, a Königstiger, a king tiger, that commanded respect and awe. The human stories are perhaps the most compelling, the crews who mastered these machines, often under immense pressure, and the adversaries who faced them with courage and ingenuity, determined to overcome the odds. The capture of Tiger 131 was a turning point, demystifying the enemy's most feared weapon and providing crucial insights that aided the Allied victory. It remains a potent symbol of the technological arms race during World War II. From the muddy fields of Smolensk to the dusty plains of Tunisia, the Tiger I dominated battlefields and imaginations. Its legacy is etched not just in steel, but in the annals of military history and the collective memory of a world forever changed by conflict. The story of the Tiger I is a reminder of the relentless evolution of warfare and the profound impact that technological advancements can have on human conflict. What other armored beasts, born of desperation and ingenuity, stalked the battlefields of World War II?